3 3-minute rounds and sponsored by Plaid Performance. In the red corner, representing Legion's Martial Arts Scotland, please put your hands together for Proctor. And his opponent facing across the cage. In the blue corner from B5 Martial Arts Carlisle, let's hear it for Barrass. This contest is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Referee Barrass.
Jack Barrass on the left in the black shorts, Marcus Proctor in the blue shorts on the right in this bantamweight A-class bout. We are off. Immediate leg kick from Barrass, and Marcus Proctor returns the favor threefold. Fake Superman into a body lock, and they are against the cage. Proctor looking for that outside trip. Barrass reaching around the head. Now he has that overhook. Really peeling that heel back. To Barrass's credit, doing a good job of staying up. I think most people would have fallen on that last attempt, and looks like Marcus received a low blow. He will not be doing an immediate replay, but we can all sympathize. Referee fill the freeze and give a fighter up to 5 minutes. Fill the freeze saying, "Are you sure?" And Proctor is back in it. They'll restart against the cage. And immediately starting back up with unbalancing, looking for that outside trip. And he is really trying to get his foot to the outside there, his knee to the outside to complete this takedown. Very, very close here. Barrass punching anything he can, whether it be a leg or a rib. Back in the center here, over-under position, and Barrass, this is probably the second or third time we've seen him in this fight do this, really latching onto the head, which is not a great defensive position. This is what he wants. He wants that overhook. He wants to square up. And when he reaches over like that, he frees Proctor's shoulder. And yes, he can hit things like this, a throw by, and potentially get to the back. Barrass hanging on to just the crown of his head. Proctor gamely getting the outside trip and seating his man, and ending in something of a half guard, a loose half guard. Lands a couple of solid punches there. Barrass doing a backdoor Hani Yahya style, and ending in a three-quarter guard here. "30 seconds to go, and Proctor is really trying to make hay while the sun shines. Ends up in almost a duck under position against the cage, and moves into a standing arm triangle. Very nice, and delivers a couple of knees there. Never seen that before. And here they go, they're slinging, lands a nice left. Barrass comes in and gets put down with an Uchimata. Great timing from Proctor. End of the round. Good sportsman. Having fun in there. Well, if you're Proctor's corner, you're telling him, hey, more of the same, especially from that body lock position because he's grabbing your head. And here we have where Barrass is climbing back up and ends almost, in this arm triangle position, standing arm triangle position. And then, yes, there it is. And then Marcus delivers a couple knees to the diaphragm. Very interesting position. Very interesting double attack, double threat there. And then here he releases and lands a good left hook when he's square. And as Barrass bull rushes him, he's able to turn that Uchimata and get him backing up the cage. That probably would have been a complete takedown if the cage was not there. Touch of gloves again. And southpaw. Back into orthodox side kick. You see Barrass really going back on a straight line here. He wants to start circling and start pressuring, in my humble opinion. Now in an unmatched lead situation, southpaw versus orthodox. It's a great time to use your rear hand side, and that's exactly what Marcus does with a right kick to the inside of the leg. Nice left hook, long left hook on the inside. Good timing from Barrass. Needs more of that. This is a much more even exchange, much more even phase for Barrass. The grappling, the wrestling has not been so kind. Overhand into that shift from Proctor. Proctor almost catches that kick, but gets into a body lock. And here we have that exact sequence, that exact pattern where Barrass reaches for the head, and then Marcus is able to throw by to the back. And here we have a reverse single leg position, but I don't think Barrass knows what to do here. He could very easily roll through on that, and instead he gets put into a turtle, and Marcus now looking to, yes, achieve a back mount, and he's basically in a strong side back control at this point. Let's see if he threatens a choke here. Barrass turning downwards, and Proctor a little high. Just a little bit high. His hips are closer to the shoulder blades here than they are to the lumbar. So he'd have to settle back here to reestablish control. Turns it over slightly, and we end in a face-up back control with a body triangle on the bottom side. Usually want the body triangle on the other side, but if it works, it works. And you hear his corner say, switch the body triangle. And Marcus ending in a mount. Good transition there. 25 seconds to go. Barrass needs to do something drastic. Right now he's holding on to that glove, which is probably saving him from some punishment. His coaches are telling him to take it easy and that you're doing great. And here we go, released. High mount. And he gets 2 or 3 punches in before the end of the round. And DeFries calls the end of the round. Barrass is up like nothing happened. Going into his 3rd round. If you're Barrass's corner, you're telling him that he needs to finish. He needs to find a knockout. And here's the last 2 moments of the 2nd round. Marcus landing a few good shots from that postured up mount. If Proctor repeats the same performance from the 1st, 2nd round, he wins his fight quite handily. Barrass pumping himself up by drumming his head. Proctor using his wrestling to good effect, getting into a body lock position. Barrass not entirely sure what to do there and is grabbing the head instead of using the overhook, which is very much working in Proctor's favor. Touch of gloves and fake overhand. Where did they find this guy? Inside leg kick. Good. Yes, Barrass needs more of these striking exchanges. Long lunging jab there. And Barrass walks right onto a straight from Proctor. Proctor goes for the clinch and ends up with his head potentially in a guillotine. Keeps his head out. Proctor allowing himself to get back to the cage. And Barrass finds a glancing left. Then again, another glancing left. Proctor reestablishing himself in the clinch, where he was scoring points and doing good work in earlier rounds. You can see here the jeopardy that Barrass is putting himself in when he grabs the head. Essentially, one shoulder and both hips are free for Proctor to go behind. And this is slightly better with the elbow on the near side for Barrass. Proctor maybe looking for a Darce there briefly. And now shooting some knees over under position and changing levels to his single. Good advice from his corner to keep the head on the inside to prevent the Kimura attempt. And there he goes. Peels the heel back, gets to a 3/4 mount. Barrass just barely having a semblance of a guard, and he has to do something. He has to really capture that knee to start using a half guard and start reestablishing himself positionally. And Proctor's more or less free here. Looks for a knee slide, backs out, lands 2 solid punches, 3 in a leg drag position now. His right hand can rain down almost with impunity. Keeping solid here. Posturing up. Few seconds to go in this round. And finishing very, very strong is Marcus Proctor. He seems almost exhausted. Barrass helps him up. Great fight, great showing from Marcus Proctor. And bull-headed stubbornness from Jack Barrass.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for both our warriors. After 3 hardcore rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards with a unanimous decision. Your winner in the red corner, Marcus Proctor. And let's hear it for Jack Barrass.
The boss. You're strong as shit.
Killed 'cause I'm hungry.